What's up, everyone? Preston Hale here. I'm a speech enthusiast, and today I want to give a tutorial on how to strategize for the impromptu speech. Now, I'm doing this because I see a lot of students freak out about the impromptu. They think, how am I ever going to be able to come up with 3 to 5 minutes worth of stuff about a topic when I haven't even heard it? So I want to reveal a strategy, what I like to call the hidden power that everybody has with one of these speeches. And that's by using a topic not as a limitation, but as a focal point from which to create a web of interesting material. Now, this happens naturally when you have a good topic. Say something broad like, what are 3 things that you want to accomplish before you die? Or what are 3 of your hobbies? Naturally, people can kind of go on about these things. Where I see students get tripped up the most is when they have a seemingly interesting or seemingly easy topic, but they run out of stuff to say pretty quickly. Things like, what are your 3 favorite colors? Or what's your favorite food? These are the situations where you want to create that web. So, how do we do it? We want to find a way to link things that naturally come out fluidly, things like stories, interests, goals, and philosophies. This is that hidden power I was talking about, because naturally, these things are going to come out interestingly because they're speeches we've already given hundreds and hundreds of times, whether we realize it or not, things that we've already rehearsed. So if we could find a way to use a topic, branch out from there to talk about things that come out nicely, and then be able to trace back periodically, we can turn a potentially boring speech into something potentially amazing. So I want to give you an example of both, an impromptu fail and an impromptu success. Let's take one of those easy, boring topics like, what are your 3 favorite colors? This is an example of an impromptu fail. So I want to talk about my 3 favorite colors. That's blue and yellow and green. I like blue because it reminds me of the sky and the ocean, and it's really peaceful, and you really like blue. I like yellow too because it's bright and it's shiny, and I have a yellow shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. Really like yellow. And green because it reminds me of money. I gotta get paid. That's my speech. 3 favorite colors: blue, yellow, and green. I swear I've seen speeches like that, and it does not have to be that confined. It does not have to be that boring. Let's take an example with the same topic and create a web from it. First, I want to talk to you guys about my favorite color, blue. Now, when I think of blue, naturally, being a Southern California resident, I think about the ocean. And wow, do I have so many memories connected to the beaches, especially from my teenage years. Wow, we used to go out there during spring break, during weekends for bonfires. Those were my favorite. Wow, one of those, actually, it was my first kiss. I can remember at the beach during spring break when I was 16. Wow. I have so many memories connected to the coast, and definitely conjured anytime I truly give a good thought to the color blue. Also, I really like yellow. Now, yellow reminds me of the cosmos. When I think yellow, I think about our yellow star, and I just let my mind kind of go crazy, and I start thinking about the universe. I start thinking about the metaphysical mysteries of human life. Where did we come from? Where did emotions root? And actually, I'm writing a book about this right now. It's my first attempt at fiction. It's science fiction. It's a proposal for what happens after death, and I try to tackle these issues. What are soulmates? What's love? Where did we come from? What's our purpose? And I'm trying to intertwine it with a love story. There's a lot of stuff about pain and sorrow and coming to grips with the purpose of imperfection as it relates to humanity. And so yellow really gets me going. It really gets my mind on a tangent. My last favorite color would be green. Now, obviously, It's becoming a cliche, but yes, I think of money when I think green. But you know what? It means so much more to me now because I don't just think about money. I think about one of my core principles that I try to live by. It's economic growth. So when I think about green, when I think about money, I think about earned success. This is a term that I got from Arthur Brooks. He's my favorite economist, and he shows that true happiness comes from money, not that you get handed to you, not that you win in a lottery, but something that you've earned, either by working hard, coming up with a great idea, investing, and having it prove fruitful. These things are the primary drivers for a functioning economy, things that lift people out of poverty and enrich life for everyone. So much I can tie to my love for blue, yellow, and green. Now, that by no means was perfect, but you can see how you can sort of relate stories, your interests, your memories, your philosophies, and just expand on what could potentially be a very boring topic. Start trying for this, start practicing. I guarantee you're going to rock your next impromptu speech. Thank you.